Happy New Year everyone, 2023 has begun. This video I was trying to get out just before 2023 happened, but obviously a lot of things happened during New Year's and I'm a bit late, so we're going to start this today. So I am currently recording this on Sunday, which is the first of the year, first of the month. I don't know why I said year, that's just weird. But this won't be out till Wednesday, which is the 4th. This video, like it says in the title, my favourite tech of the year of 2022/23. So I've got all my notes down here on my iPad so I don't miss anything that I've written down in my list. As you can see, it's a different background. We are working on a office rebuild series. We've got a lot of great companies working on this with me, and I appreciate them all sending stuff out to me to help build a new office within this small bedroom space that I'm acquainted in. Hopefully, fingers crossed, in the year we can move on to bigger and better places and things. None of these companies have sponsored this video. I'm just saying it off of my own truth, my own back, what I feel like I've found over the time of using it, testing it, whatever, making the video for it. This is what I feel, and I'm so honest with brands. You know, I don't want to promote a product that I don't enjoy or it's just not up to standard. I'll still probably promote it, put a review out, but it won't be what they expect. Okay, it's not going to be all glorified. It's going to be down nitty and gritty. If I don't like your product, I'm going to tell people don't buy your product, basically, because that's what people want to know. They want to know facts. They don't want someone like, I'm sponsored to say this product is amazing. They get it through their door and it's made out of cheap material. They hit it once on the wall and it smashes into a million pieces. They're going to take that out on the company and also the person promoting it. Any companies out there want a true factual review, I'm your man. Without further ado, let's start with the two sabers, which did come at different parts in the year. One came at the start of the year, one came at the end of the year. These are from Sabneo, or Sabneo, however you want to say it. Sabneo. The first one we're looking at is the V7. This is just the standard light pixelation. There's no special effects or anything, but it is in the gold handle. It looks crisp. It is clean. It is so well built. This was one of the first lightsabers I actually got sent out, and I thought it was the dog's bollocks until they gave me the V8 Pixel. Now this thing is like any other lightsaber, just on the different spectrum. It's built different, okay? Built different. It has multiple lighting effects. It has realistic looking saber action, you know, when the light comes from the bottom and shoots up. It doesn't just turn the whole of the lightsaber on at one point like the V7 does. This has different effects, different motions, different sound effects, so much more within this small little handle, in this nice little silver looking sleek handle it's got there. Them two are on the list of my favourite tech, obviously being... I've never actually owned a real lightsaber technically. Well, obviously it's not real, like I'm not going to go slice someone's hand off now, am I? But you know what I mean, like, I don't have anything like that. And it was awesome that they sent it out. I do appreciate Sabneo for doing that. But moving on. This actually came only a couple of weeks ago. It was sent in November. Didn't get to me till like the 21st of December. But this is another lightsaber. I know I've got 3 lightsabers now. Like, this is crazy. This one is by N-Sabers. They actually reached out to me, where with Sabneo, I reached out to them. I think it's actually built better. I'm not going to lie. The handle quality, it's just heavier. It's got more of a robust feel to it. It feels more dense. It feels more like it's going to take a punch and not break in my hand. So yeah, this is from N-Sabers. This is the Mandalorian style. It looks fantastic. The quality, the colours and everything are exactly the same as the V8. So, you know, I'm not impressed with, obviously they use the same coding, the same techniques for the hand gestures. Everything's the same with all these companies. So I'm not massively like, oh, look, it's something new. It's not. Sound effects, maybe. They still use some of the same sound effects that they use in the Sabneo version. So, you know, they all must cross at some point and only be able to have a certain sound effect for certain things. Build quality, otherwise, amazing. The style of it, it looks fantastic. The black and silver just go so well. That's in the list because it's a lightsaber. Like I said, 3 lightsabers, you can't miss them. Moving on to more of my tech that I actually use on a daily basis. This was sent out by TechWare. This is the Phantom 87 keyboard, which they also were polite enough to send pudding keycaps, which look fantastic, and also a white shroud, which I've currently now taken off because my setup is a sort of white, black and walnut looking desk. So I've taken off the white shroud because there was a bit too much white going on and I wanted it to look a bit more sleek on the desk. And with it having the shroud taken off, it gives the keycaps that rise from the actual base, which makes it look like they're floating, and it makes the colour pop. okay, it makes it look good. I used to use a lot of the 60% keyboards, but pressing FN and, you know, number 1 to 12 for all the F11, F1, 2, 3, 4, blah, 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 it got a bit annoying. So if I wanted to Alt F4 real quick because I'm annoyed with a game, I've got to hold down FN, then click Alt, and then F4. No, sorry, that's even wrong. I'd have to click Alt, then FN, and then F4. Like, confusing. Just let me Alt F4 real quick, done like that, bish bash bosh, onto the next game. Alright, it's a 2-pin hot switchable, beautiful keyboard. Definitely check them out, and I appreciate them sending it. Now moving on to Devoom. I've worked with these guys from, I'm going to say 2 years ago. They sent out the Devoom Pixo Max, and since then it was too small for me. I wanted something bigger, and I noticed they brought the 64 out by 64. Basically, it's just an artboard that is 64 pixels by 64 pixels. It looks fantastic though, the color quality, what you can do with it. I currently have my YouTube stats on there showing me how many video views I've got over the whole duration of my channel, how many subscribers I'm on by the hundreds. It doesn't unfortunately do it singly, so every time it's not a live count, it's every 100 you get, it will then update the subscriber base. But that's good with me. It shows that I'm on a good path when I'm jumping up 100 subscribers. I like the fact of that. Yeah, that's why that's in my list, because it's just so helpful to have on the desk. It looks stylish as well. It fits in well with the style of my setup, so that's in the list. Next up is the Grid Frame Studio Game Boy Color. What these guys have done is incredible. They sent this out a couple months back, I'm gonna say about the start of the year. The quality of the printing of the cardboard at the back, it's not like just standard paper, it's proper printed, telling you exactly what little bits are and where they go. I love the fact that they've taken something so retro and made it so modern, and it just fits so well in a setup of anyone's setup as well. They do so many different styles like iPhone, because they've started to progress into bigger things. So after that on the list is the UPerfect 1080p monitor. This is a portable monitor and it runs off of a USB-C cable and HDMI. This thing's a life send for when it comes to editing or anything that I'm trying to do on multiple screens, and I don't have to, you know, clamp it to the wall, have it on a mount or anything like that. I can just literally prop it on the desk, plug it into my iPad or plug it into my phone, and it works like a laptop. It works amazing with every single software that you throw at it basically, and it works so well for a third monitor that I need underneath just for editing style. I like to have the big picture at the top and then the editing underneath, like my timeline, so it just helps with workflow as well, and it looks amazing on the desk. It just fits well. It's a thin bezel, thin monitor itself, so it's very lightweight, can fit in a bag, fit in your laptop case, and you can just take it on the go, add an extra screen to your setup, and it all powers off of your computer. It doesn't even need like an outlet. It's amazing. That's why that is in here, and I appreciate them guys sending that to me as well. This one's quite big because I only reached out to these guys for one of the items, and in fact they sent loads. This is from Deepcool. This is the PC case and the AIO cooler. I can't remember which one I actually asked for, but they sent out the case, the AIO, 3 more fans to fit the case, and some merch. As you can see, I'm wearing the hat. Deepcool. I wear this every day. If you're watching this, if you're ever going to watch this, I would appreciate some more because I need some cleaner ones. I've worn this literally every day for the last year. The hoodie. Oh, the hoodie. The t-shirt as well. The quality of their merch alone shows the quality of their brand and their equipment. So that's why this is in the list. There was so much stuff in this care box, and all I asked for was one item to review and to look into, and they went above and beyond. Next up will be Colo lights. Colo lights are basically your nano leafs, your Gove sticks, or whatever they are. There's just another brand of lighting, and I seen these guys on Instagram. There were quite a lot of product promotion going on at the time of when I emailed these guys, so they were kind of looking for people to do it, and they sent out the Hex Light starter kit. It can go on the wall or they can go on the base, and it looks marble. It looks amazing. Since then I have reached out again, and they are looking at sending over 30 Hex Lights to do a full wall display, so we're going to get into that when they arrive. So I do appreciate Colo Lights for obviously working with me again on this massive project in 2023, and that's why you're in my list, because you've taken the time again to help me with creating an amazing content for my viewers and people of YouTube and TikTok, everything. Next we have Supso. They sent out a pair of headphones, which are the B131s, and they are incredible. The sound quality, the comfort, I can wear these things for 12 hours straight, guaranteed 12 hours straight, playing Skyrim, Valorant, CSGO, or anything that needs good listening, and I don't miss a beat. There's none of this, you know, excess crap like a lot of Astro A40s I used to wear. They had this excess stuff that's stuck up the sides. These just work. So yep, that's on my list, the old headset. This one's a big one. This one's a huge one. As you can see, I'm standing. So on the list is the Easy Desk by Easy Shoppers, and this is a standing sit desk, and I've wanted one of these for years. It's Graham was the guy that I saw it on. I was on Instagram one day and I was scrolling through, saw that he posted about a stand-up sit-down desk, and I thought, wow. I messaged straight away. I was like, yo, did they send you this? And he goes, yeah, just send them a message, bro. They'll probably be happy to work with you. And I thought, oh, okay. I've messaged about 6 different companies about a sit-down stand-up desk, and none of them have either replied or said, sorry, we're just not looking into doing collabs because a product like this is quite expensive, okay? Emailed these guys and straight away they were like, yeah, sure, let's go for it. Work with me. Here's a contract. Sign it. Send you a desk. I was ecstatic. This thing I've used daily. The accessories it comes with as well, and it's just, the quality of the desk is amazing, and that's why it's on my list. Who wouldn't want to sit down stand-up desk? It makes you free. You can move about and jig while you're doing a recording. So next up is the microphone that you're listening to. This is the Fifine K658. It is a auto dense mic, compression and stuff like that. So when you inside it, it sounds good. It doesn't do all that. Mute and unmute button on top. Very simple. Click, click. And underneath it's got a nice little RGB thing that you can do, and then around it's got the shock mount on the back, which works amazing. It's great quality mic, definitely worth the price as well because it's rather budget friendly. I am obviously using Voicemeeter, which gives it that more of a crisper tone. It's very well constructed, and that's why it's on my list because I use it daily. So on the last of the list, that things that have been sent to me, I don't know if I mentioned this, I probably didn't, but these are all the things that have been sent out by companies to review or upload onto social media. So for the last one on this list is the Sketchboard Pro. I worked with these guys on when this was a Kickstarter. So Sketchboard Pro is basically for your iPad users that are digital artists, note writers, just your general use as well, can work well with this Sketchboard Pro. Available, they have it in white, they have so many different, sizes. So I recently upgraded from the 9.7 to the 12.9 inch iPad, emailed the guys and said, look, I want to create another video of upgrading your Sketchboard Pro. Instead of having to buy a full new system, full new Sketchboard Pro, you literally just upgrade it with an upgrade kit, and they are super simple. As you saw in the video before this, that's how simple. So that is the tech that has been sent out to me. Now we have 2 products that I have physically paid for myself, and we're going to start off with the iPad Pro 12.9 inch. Like I mentioned, I went from the 9.7 inch to the 12.8, and it made my workflow so much easier. I can note take. This was off of Facebook, so it did come with the Generation 2 pencil and the Magic keyboard, which I use a lot for my note taking pretty much all the time for videos like this. But it just works so well with my workflow, and from going from such a small display and workspace to now having it so big, amazing. And then last but not least, before we get into the top 5 items that I've chosen out of this list, the last thing is the Sony a6400. That's how you say it, isn't it? Was it A6400? A6400? I don't know. A6400. This was also off of Facebook Marketplace, and it was around £900 for the whole lot. So I got a tripod, 2 lenses, a small rig case, loads of batteries, a Rode microphone, BI Vlogger Lite, which I looked online and they're about 115 quid alone. It's 4K quality, it does its job, it looks sick. I've made it into a massive rig, as you can see. I actually think I got a gold mine with this one. Definitely got a gold mine. But that is it. You've made it to the end of the video. That is all my tech for the year of 2022 and start of 23. In the comments, leave your favorite tech of the year, or in your setup, whatever you have that you think is the number one. Tell me what it is. Tell me why you think it is. Give me some pros. Give me some cons. I want to know. And if you enjoyed this video, this style of video, give it a like, give it a subscribe, hit the notification bell, because there's going to be a lot more content like this coming. 2023, I'm looking at doing more long form videos, more gaming stuff, playthroughs, let's plays, game reviews, tech reviews, unboxings, office build. There's so much coming. My name's been Callum. I have been your host. Appreciate you all watching this video to the end, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Stay positive and enjoy life, and I'll see you all next time.